we all supersized, you better recognize we ain't sucker free for nothing. So when I say I'ma get you, you know I ain't bluffing. Cause niggas turn into hoes when you pull a gun out. And if I pull a gun out, I'm trying to knock a lung out. Now who the boss? Nigga, you already know I got a team of head busters wherever I go. And if you got beef, let me know, I'm ready for war. I got a semi-automatic that'll machete your car. And next time you talk down, I'ma teach you a lesson. So call mama and tell her she gon' need a reverend. What?
We ain't scared, especially if you come up to us and try to bust somebody and think we ain't gon' pay. We ain't scared, just because we're serious and curious. We ain't scared, especially if you come up to us and try to bust somebody and think we ain't gon' pay. We ain't scared, just because we're serious and curious. We chop low cops, sip the cocoa, my get remedies like hot topics. Hit that body, lick like the strawberry. Telling everybody hit the floor. So what the fuck you think I came here for? Warrior, ain't no other corridor. With a little money, yeah. When I'm down in Houston, Texas, niggas don't go up players. Some of these niggas are dinosaurs.
I've never felt so close to the possibility of disclosure. The Nephilim, the giants, you can't make up that kind of stuff.
They've overcome stage 4 cancer.
And it's the real deal.
It's the real deal.
I'm George Norrie, and we here at Gaia are committed to revealing the truth. Homeland Security has a video, and it's really strange. Credible stories of anomalies, ghosts, of hauntings. So much seems to be locked into codes and secret programs. Something else is going on here, don't you think? This program is set up for you to hear the mysteries of this planet, the mysteries of this universe, but also events that are happening right now that affect all of us. Believe me, we're just getting started. I'm going to get...
Yeah. Lil Flip. Busy bounce.
First easy, Houston, Texas. Them Pop, them Biggie, Columbus and Big Pun. Now DJ Smooth, America, and even though that's gone, your memory is going gone, yeah. And even though you die, you're still my nigga. And even though you're gone, your memory is going gone, yeah. And even though you die, you're still my nigga.
Look, I met Screw in 9-4 with a fat Pat show. Back when Club Unique used to be Stadium Bowl, I walked up to his car with a cassette in my hand. Fury.
Game over. Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as the Ravens will match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
I'm on the block, fam, in the cream drop land. Most of you cats with this, y'all ain't hot, jam. I'm about to do it again, you about to lose it again. It's show and tell, motherfucker, I'm a fool again.
And who they want? Hey. Who they want? Hey. Who they want?
Remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Hey! Yeah! They calling me. Come back to these streets. Hey, Ashanti, I was necessary. Those niggas out here very scary.
But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot?
They don't know about me, but I'm a show with it. You and your whole feeling. Straight to the gut.
That's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Brady finding Godwin there for Buccaneer first. That's the opening drive here. In the field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to get a shot in this part of the field. At the same time,
in the club, you gon' feel it when it drop this summer. Like rain, we gon' pour and hit you hard like thunder. Cause in the dirt, we gon' run and drop you under the table. Whether
Let's go! Alcohol.
That's how we do it. Oh, you can show with it. Boy, you built to show it. You ain't with it. And I ain't selfish. I was just where your whole business. Talking big flash. Me bugging like a my handle my cause up the river, keep it jumping like it ain't nothing new. We started up to shake them all up, partner. Oh, guess who? It's the boy from that bottom who took you down 85 and hit you what they do it.
My name is
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And the Buccaneers go ahead and take another timeout. And it's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Hey, man, Chip used to be hard. Hey, I'm fitted. 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 Check me in your thing. You did it to me. It went to me. Hold on.
Gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Okay. I said, bitch, I'm from Cleveland.
Here's a 1st and 10.
If the Ripper. Oh. Go ahead.
Fournette running out of the gun. This carry terminated.
It's crazy.
Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate. 5 yards
Hey.
is the tally on 1st down.
Now you can do with me. On my hip, hoes get on my dick. Now oh shit, I forgot to tell you slapping this bitch. You should already know that. Dream team, I'm gonna show you niggas how we do. Rookie beef, dude. Hey, never ready for the cheese, dude. Go around and chop the top off that Chevy Caprice. Bring that breeze through. Time to skateboard and whatever these shoes. Cause I'm on the grind, and I ain't get to the bottom go. I feel hoes on back, but really I'm walking back, take all alone. I'm out of town, making that dope. I ain't home, I'm gonna make a bitch and I know you can't hit cause I'm going on my booty crack. How cool is that? I'ma get my dough. I'ma get my bread. I'ma get my bread. Wherever I want in your head. I'ma get my dough. I'ma get my bread. $100 bill worth a lot more than your head. I'ma get my dough. I'ma get my bread. $100 bill worth a lot more than your head. I'ma get my dough. I'ma get my bread. $100 bill worth a lot more than your head. I'ma do whatever I have to do. I'm gonna get back home. I'm from some motherfucking avenue. Let them know this ain't cloud. Want me, come get me. I let them off to the whole thing empty. You can believe it or not, like
Following the touchdown, Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
Big money was already hit, do a little bit when it was 60.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Shit, cool, but I shoot a nigga before I let a nigga break me. Strong man, Iron Man, yeah, I am the nigga that can lift up 800,000 grand with one hand. Got magic dough, she ain't combining loves, people. Feel me, one of them niggas is hating for some reason. I can't say I'ma get my dough. I'ma get my bread. $100 bill worth a lot more than your head. I'ma get my dough. I'ma get my bread. $100 bill worth a lot more. I'ma get my bread.
His mistake is their only one in the game. Coaches, that's all they talk about turnovers, right? As hilarious, and maximizing opportunities.
From the 30 on second down, Jackson being chased out left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. Finally put it in return, but not until it takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Yeah, you already know who I am, man. Chip, rip, bitch, I'm clean, you know what I'm saying? You already cash.
Yeah.
They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it. They often put the ball up for grabs.
Chip, the rip, S-L-A-B.
You already know who it is.
This is exclusive right here.
Stop just outside the 5 or 6. Only a yard on the pickup.
Now, baby, I'm the ripper. Your baby daddy's worst nightmare. Catch me, I declare, I'll be right there. Niggas copy everything we say. Louis frames, I know it in my GPA. Riding and slurging. Kush, I'm low. Those wide, my trunk walk like Eddie Roll. I don't cake hoes, I never tip the stripper. I'm rich, bitch, but you can call me cheap the ripper. Shell toes, yes. TRPS, there's a man riding a horse on top of my chest. Oh, no press. I empty mine. I be slam dunking, Tangeray shots really fine. Tell them niggas keep it Carmelo, okay? Roll past Dave, told them hello and hey. Me and Cash and something old on 23's old back window. Say Mama Mel beat yo. Skateboarders grind, I grind too. That's why you can catch me in these shoes. I'm with the team, but believe I'm ballin'. Wanna burst, put up a stack of quick calling. 30s on my Chevrolet, call me super duper. Garage like roots, I got more whips than Cooper. Riviera sitting on the Bulls, best Hooper. Y'all still riding 20s, y'all some Hooper Loopers. Y'all swing on niggas, they got bad behavior. My folk 15s fuck up the neighbors. Interior crocodile alligator. I drive a Chevrolet movie theater.
You already know what it is. Street Stars Radio World Fans, pretty boy Floyd, Chip the Ripper.
That nigga Chip go hard.
Hell yeah, no one's gonna fuck with me.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball, try to get things settled down a little bit.
Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver. And that'll make it third down.
Well, so far this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
On 3rd down, Jackson leading the pressure right. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes.
Knock out his brains and he got it on his mind. Lonely, lonely baby. Lonely, lonely baby. Lonely, lonely baby. Lonely, lonely baby. Lonely baby. Lonely, lonely baby. Lonely, lonely baby. As if I got a reason to act like I'm lonely. I saw my big brother laid out with his brains rolled out, it's been catching up on me. Shit, how would you act if your bro took his life and you know that you rapping like all of these niggas and don't even trapping? You living your life the best you ever had, just to see it come crashing out burning. You don't know the feeling. In the car with a bottle of liquor, a pistol, a lonely killer. Ain't no love at the top, just a lonely nigga. Ain't no
Quarter number 1. Second quarter now for Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession.
He just lonely, lonely baby, yeah. Baby. Feed the pipe, pick the pepper. I pull the stick out, hit him, then I left. She put my dick out, hit her on the dress. We fuck my aggression out. She like a pretzel hot. I fold her up and put it in her. She fucking a lonely nigga, that's a killer.
That ain't the baby, that's my baby.
Kid. It's crazy, baby, at the top is lonely. Got choppers on me, can't stop the moment. I just popped the song, man, and now I'm calm. All that body on me, got you hot on me. It ain't gonna help you more than I'm gonna home you. Out you by myself, rolling like a wanna fuck up by herself, fuck her with her horns. I don't need nobody, I don't see no sign of it. I don't see nobody come to see a fight. I bet you see a robbery on Giovanni's, and I bet this pipe not gonna Peter ride him. Better pick a pepper. All my little devils have to hit a heaven. Better get
Three straight incompletions. They don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth.
They're
indeed going for it as they look to throw. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the fourth down attempt and keeping the drive alive? The result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Jackson from the shotgun. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. Some fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Giving 9 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short. And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Jackson. That is caught. It's Williams. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 23 yards on the play. First red zone chance now for the Ravens. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. They run it for the first time with a backup move. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a pickup of 4. That's
a pretty run because everybody's insane right
Ain't no pimp, got a hoe outside at 550. Look like snow outside. White everything. My favorite color. Cocaine paint. Represent the struggle. They hypnotize mine. Beat my feet up. It's all hard. MJ's on my feet. Coming out hard. ain't no behind bars. What that Memphis drove? Fired up. Just that Southern smoke.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just trying to get started again. You know, not anything dramatic, just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Nice look to get 7 out of that. And it's second down.
Okay.
Shotgun now for Brady. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, Mike.
No, you know, you confused.
On first and 10,
here's the show. Have a bigger blow.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
This is a nice answer to the touchdown drive against a few minutes ago because they'll come out and reestablish the tempo. Nice throw there, and putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Escaping the pressure right. He drops it off for Bernard.
I love you too.
Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Motherfucker sold out. Motherfucker showed out. But girl, he about to gold out.
Second down and 3.
He about to 24 out. Yeah, I brought them hoes out. I say I brought the hoes out.
Ready to throw again. And Evans rolls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Tom Brady, his third touchdown pass in his first half as the Buccaneers tack onto their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Extra point put through by Suckum, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Hey.
Laugh from the kitchen, Yo, got it, done it all. All these dope I sold, I'm supposed to ball. On the 10 feet level.
I can't do it, man. I can't do it. If we gonna do it, we gonna do it right. We gonna do it right.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. Now Jackson on first down. Looking left side, and he's got it out. That's Williams. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go.
Add a fire to the flame.
Big gain on his sight. It's been a good
I'm Mr. Got for the Ello.
Tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it.
God damn, I love D2.
When you start with offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on them, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
That is caught. Rashad Bateman. And he's tackled inside the 49, right to the 35. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter
We took
number
down them all.
3.
The bitches, we done fucked them all.
This right out of the locker
I'm
room.
that
Onside kick
nigga.
attempt.
Bang it. Who that nigga?
Oh, I think the Bucs got it, and they did.
I done killed
Tampa Bay
her.
football.
Tuesdays in the morning.
First and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Brady going to throw. Getting it out wide here to Bernard. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it's a second down.
That's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, or maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're headed to chains now.
Looking to throw again on second down. Brady. And a catch right side by Evans. Just his second catch of the game so far.
I woke up feeling like money. I jumped up.
Put on my Gucci in my hand. Got my bag, got my strap, got stuff rolling.
I was thinking, I'm Jackson, Granson, Big Frank. Everything on my mind. Get dough, get dough, get dough.
For some reason, they be calling my name. I guess it's all in the game. 'Cause I always right here. She a part of me, man. The studio itself.
It's a 3-hour nap. Right back in the trap. More than half my life, real fast. Never had a bite.
Never had a wife. Married to the cash, her daddy right. What would I do if I ain't have my muscle?
Where would I go?
This morning, I woke up feeling like money.
I jumped up.
Put on my Gucci in my hand. Got my bag, got my strap, got stuff rolling. I was thinking about Jackson, Granson, Ben Frank, everything on my mind.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Bull Stadium in upstate New York. The folks in Buffalo love their Bills, and a moment ago they entered to the delight of this sold-out crowd. They're set for football as their Bills will do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
You ain't about that murder shit. You ain't down to lose your cool and go and hurt a bitch. We got them hookups on the railers, now we working shit. Tin it up, spin it, let that 30 spit. Bitch, you want to fucking family and black clothes. The bitches in black dresses, the niggas in black clothes. You ain't know, I'm cut so canava. I'm a bottom for survivor. Six servants for fire, and I'm wilder than the average thug. I'm hard-headed, my mama told me that. And you got to be real, all this trying to show me that. Lose your mind if you want to. I got a clique of real niggas who gon' stomp you and want you to be hollering about that iron plate. And we gon' hit your street tonight, not the next day. The text spray, nigga, don't worry about that. They gon' get what they deserve out that. We gon' cut down they whole curve out that. You ain't about what you be talking for your mama to be walking out. That big at church with all your people crying, hollering, hollering. Why you had to take my son and put them choppers? You ain't about what you be talking about. You ain't ready for your mama to be walking out. That big at church with all your people crying, hollering, hollering. Why you had to take my son and put some choppers? This shit about that.
You ain't really about that shit you be talking, so stop that talking. You heard me? Stop all that talking and walk with it. You gon' serve me and serve me. And I'm just real entertainment, so know one thing I ain't worried. Cause my family do damage, business ain't handled as murder. Niggas sweeter than skillers, so they spittin' and riddle. See that little shit that you speaking gon' have you sleep in hospital. Cause if you beat with my niggas, then we gon' really squad up. From choppers to the six, bitch, you can't afford us. Rapping about smoking that killer, don't even smoke killer. Even if you did, I wouldn't even smoke with you, you bitch, you fraud, you fake, you motherfucking crook. Pussy all wet, you fucking booty all loose. Going a mother two niggas, dub goose. Under the throwback jersey, the best bulletproof. Gangsta shit, jump out, boy, you know you finna run out. Close the fucking mouth before I rip your damn tongue out.
You ain't about what you be talking about. You ain't ready for your mama to be walking out. That big at church with all your people crying, hollering, hollering. Why you had to take my son? That's what them choppers. It's your about that boy. You ain't about what you be talking about. You ain't ready for your mama to be walking out. That big at church with all your people crying, hollering, hollering. Why you had to take my son? That's what them choppers. It's your about that boy. You ain't about laying under nigga house like a mouse and you light his ass up when he come out when it's a drought. When you sit with it, you heard about the trail. Now down when he was 12 and persistent in the hell. With it and they don't live like we live. They don't deal like we deal. They ain't real like we real. Look, I'm from that track like that bottom of that SSB. Whatever you. I'm bad at. I'ma send this motherfucker here to all my niggas out there.
Yeah. Trill Entertainment, young savage, I'm all the way gangsta. I heard they want the G shit. They want G shit. Well, I'ma give it to you, nigga. You want G shit? You come on, G shit. Tell me what you know about me. WEBBIE, a.k.a. Trill ENT, young SABAGE, nigga. In the street, that's where I be, that's where I'm at, cuz. That's where I was way before this fucking rap, cuz. Tryna log out, get your ass out, cuz. Or in the motherfucking trunk behind the seat, cuz. I pack gas like them old school people. Bitch, you got that work, but you working with the people. Yeah, talking shit like a hoe about me, huh? So like a man, I'ma murk you when I see you. Catch your bitch on that cell phone, shoot up with no dealer. You ain't stupid, you got in your bitch, you know I'm for real. Get that chain so and let you feel the pain that I feel. Slice your ass all the way down from your brain to your ear. You won't shit, won't shit, won't shit. Well, I'ma give it to you. 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 I'm about business.
Yards remain for second down.
Bitch, I'm sacked up. Bitch, I'm racked up. Bitch, I'm sacked up.
A carry for Bernard. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18.
Niggas know I shop at set. Man, bro, I don't look good fine, dog. I'm getting that from the back.
If you see me from the club, niggas know I got this security drop. Such a nigga before we coming through the back. See them swampers in the air, you know the ballers on the way. CMG taking over, man, all DJ. Right on, right on, and come on, right on, swing it, right on. And if that shirt, bitch, then you in.
Different on her ass, niggas say I disrespect. Niggas say I disrespect.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Now Brady. This is caught by Antonio Brown. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can
Niggas
step
know I got them. And on my heart, niggas know I got them right.
Picks up the first before he's taken down.
Make a line in the club. Bitch, I don't make a line at the club.
breaking that one big. All I thought about was
Taking pictures of these bitches.
let's go get that. And they'll pick it up too.
Brady now on first down.
You niggas screwed up. Put you on your news, fuck shit.
seen this
Really
bitch.
focused downfield, but there was really no viable options. The coverage was too
Sucking so
good.
good on
Defense
that
really
seen
picking the
this
tempo of
bitch.
that play with their pass
She
rush
not the
because there was
type.
nowhere for him to go with the football. The only place he ended up, down on the
Up for the
ground.
night. And you know I got the in the club. You know I got the in the niggas.
We're scoreless after one. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it facing a second and long situation. Now Brady. Under pressure, and they get it to him again. I think that time he just maybe held on to it a little too long, CD, because after a couple of seconds in this league, you know those defenders are coming.
And how many times do we talk about complementary football? We usually talk about does the offense help the defense, does the defense help the offense? I think in this case, does the quarterback help out his offensive line? You only have a certain amount of time to get rid of the football. They can only do so much. On this play, he took him to the limits.
After the sack, they'll come up now third and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White for the pick. And they will follow to get to him, but a great return has set him up first and goal at the 5. It's such a costly interception, nearly a pick six, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They got to see if they can stop a score.
It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up second and goal.
Bitches love to see my red monkey flag on me. Then they brag on me, try to throw that ass on me. How things looking, I ain't leaving here alone.
Moss. And he is into the end zone for Buffalo. Touchdown. Zach Moss, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bills on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And it's 7-0 Buffalo. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Offense set to begin their next possession. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. To throw, it's Brady. it to his running back, Bernard. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover it before he gets going.
Brady on target there to Godwin. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Again, that throw with Brady. And he'll throw this one away. But I don't think he was out of the pocket. Oh, here comes the flag. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? You know where you are in the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A 3rd down gain of 19. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. That is a legal yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
A good pick up there on 20 yards. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Now Jones. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. Given 3 on the game there. 2nd and goal.
Like a new Maserati.
And that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone to see.
And he's in. Touchdown Buccaneers. Rob Gronkowski in the final seconds of the first half. And the Buccaneers are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. So a late touchdown here just before the half, and that obviously changes the dynamic of this game.
Yeah, in a couple ways, partner, because they've been shut out up until this point. So now at least they go into the locker room, and Uncle Mo may be creeping over to their side to talk to him a little bit. And second, they're right back in the football game, an extra point away from tying things up.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here, as that will lead us to the end of the first half
One
of
play, 85,000 yard touchdown.
Intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL.
Swear right, swear left, swear right, swear left, swear right. You ain't never had shit, Me and your daddy in the pen, swear wrong. Oh, let's go, boy. Get loose, number one. Where that Boosie Bad is.
Offense set to begin their next possession. It's a tight football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think the moment just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. Close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the game.
Big Grunski.
And win one for us.
Keep it real, you be serving to it. If you're just spinning about 1,000 hoes, that dirty do. That dirty do. Anything to attract them hoes. Hang out the window with their shirt on going up.
Just shy of midfield.
You buy the clubs worth. You get your gloves worth. A nigga mugs worth. All my thugs swerve. You ain't never had shit. I'm out swerve.
Here's Brady.
Daddy in the pen. Swerve. I'm acting bad. I'm that 10 years.
Come on, man. He supposed to get juked. He supposed to get juked, man.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
We didn't call him plays now, man. We just run that playbook. I got to respect him. First drive, I ain't showing no respect. That was my fault. First drive, I ain't showing no respect. My bad, y'all. I let y'all down.
Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Defensively,
That's a good ass defense. Even that. That nigga patient. That nigga read the play before he move. That nigga over there, he'll realize, hey, I see why his name is name, you feel me? He about that, I see why his name is name. That nigga out there reading them plays. I don't know why he don't get back to this shit right here, though. Sure. Here we go. That's all we can ask for. That's all we can ask. A manageable third down. A manageable third down. That's all we can ask for. That's all we can ask for.
Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
On third down, here's Jones. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Brady.
Oh, good shit. He got a fucking lineman. How did a lineman nigga detach like that? I thought shit, he was a lineman nigga blocking and shit. Good shit. Good shit.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Not so much on offense from either side these last few drives. It has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Man, come on, he's not running to Levante David like that. Give a fuck who he is. Besides Derrick Henry. God damn. God, Breeder, nigga, if Breeder was running the ball like that, he would have been cut, got to me 18 times.
Always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers.
Screaming out money thing. Glock in it. Because he got a Glock in it. I want to smile for y'all niggas who don't know. I'm out with Nino.
Working with a 2nd and 3. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Brady. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Oh, he's going to try to. Yeah, you going to try to kill the clock? It's still third quarter. You going to try to kill the clock? Damn, I didn't know I was playing one of them niggas. I thought his name was he about to quit. That means he out here whooping ass. He out here killing the clock now. Okay. Kill the clock, Mr. Clock Killer. That's all good. How you play?
Out of the shotgun, Brady. And this will be stopped at the 44.
What? I thought I'd never see the day. A good run got 7 on first. Supposed to in the club. And they got it popping. Come on, man. We know you ain't. We know you're not passing the ball, man. You can do all that extra shit for nobody. Yeah. Ah! You gotta get there, Dean. That nigga, boy, Diggs might have break fast as hell.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action.
Y'all see the game.
This is the
NFL. It's like a light show.
A Sports. On first down, here's Freedom.
There you go. Knock his shit off then. There you go. Make him feel you. Make him feel you. Yeah. Yeah, we just got to be red zone. That nigga feel you, man. He gonna run it again. He gonna run it again. He gonna run it again. Come down. Run it again. Yeah. He gonna run it again. He a runner. He ain't got no dots.
I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Throwing his Allen on third. He completes it to the tight end Knox.
Y'all gotta do something about that.
Are able to get the third down conversion. A strong pickup of
45, what you doing, buddy? You're killing the clock.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
They play as they wanna be.
Running out of the gun here, Brady.
He gonna drag my nigga. He dragged my nigga 15 yards, y'all. Well, this man gotta stop this for the run.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen,
We go for two, nigga. I'm going.
and then some people doing a little bit more.
Oh, come on. Nigga, shoulder block Vita Vea. He ain't even have it.
His second touchdown of the afternoon, and the Bills have taken the lead. He's given him a little
2:33
just gave him the lead there.
We did it first half. Let's do it second half.
And that jolt puts them in the
We did it first half.
What a
Let's
terrific
do it
job
second
by
half.
him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want
The
to
off season.
win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that
I ain't fucking with my
mentality
man.
as they try to hang on to that lead.
Hey,
After the
Cole, it's
touchdown,
Cole time.
gets to kick it away.
This is too easy for me now. Look around.
That'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
I can't believe him. Do a measly 100,000. Easy double down. Don't greet me with a spam. The beef do come around.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
Make the Easter bunny smile. Get up.
Things out. 5 yards
Give me an easy one right quick. Give me an easy read right quick. Gotta warm that arm up for old Tommy B.
In the NFL, just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there. Couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards.
Second down, Brady. And pressure there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Micah Hyde. And to the 43, so down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Creeping on you, the sin of failure reeking on you. Checking genitalia, pussy niggas bleeding on you. Self, fucking when cold is bold, but it's impeding on your health. All your niggas eating off your wealth. All my niggas feeding all they selves, and it feels swell. Krispy Kreme dreams. Sometimes my dogs wanna kill 12. Cause they steady harassing. We seen the limits like Nelly and Kelly, the end of the billions fashion. My young niggas know they
One direction, other direction, other direction.
Y'all talking off sideways. Y'all talking off y'all legs down. Y'all talking off y'all legs now.
All the ball
Y'all
security
watching
terms
Yahweh. My niggas
they come in the boat for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Y'all see what the fuck going on out here?
College football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And he's going to get it down to the
hit that motherfucker! I'll do all this soft ass tackling and shit.
It's a first down. This is Breida.
There you go, Levante.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Now a give to Breida. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
That's right. Hey,
And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as they stop again at minute 7 remaining.
And I'm the bad boy. And they never mean nothing. Ain't nothing.
And they will move this by 10 now, 17-7. So that seems going to make the road back a lot more difficult. Because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores, you just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score.
Oh, nigga, team company. Rocket baby. And with the road. And the road.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly. 2-score game. Onside kick to get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
To throw is Brady.
this game, riding niggas fake, got a couple M's hiding in the safe.
This is intercepted.
They should have put a stamp on me in the locker room. Just give you a score. Yeah, these niggas, what is fucking? These niggas not going with nobody I see. I mean, what's called screeching by himself. He's screeching by himself over there.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw out.
I didn't see where it was
going
to it too
each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So after the INT, it's Allen out to his left, and he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead.
25, you got to try shit.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
He about to quit. I'm going to let me get it. Hopefully Madden let me play this nigga right back. Come on, Madden. Give me that right back shit.
Set to begin their next possession. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take it an extra mile?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over.
Picks up his second sack of the afternoon. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And it was a defensive line statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They didn't score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought that that would be a large part to the game?
No, but what second half the adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did. You're exactly right. Whether it was adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they plan to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half. And no offense,
too high evidently. Never seen no one driving a Bentley. I can't be out here mopping up Wendy's. My life is all I have. My rhymes, my pen, my pad. And
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
How the fuck did he beat me?
So long.
84 yards pass.
It's my time now, my world, my life, my life. Say what? The stuff that I seen got me traumatized. I let the cake over Johnny die. Swinging them motherfuckers side to side. We don't participate in with that squashy shit. All we believe in is homicide. I got a good heart, so I send teddy bears every time we make that mama's cry. I pray that my past ain't a hell of a tune. When I'm in love, I love heavenly. If you betray me, you dead to me too. I disrespect you respectfully. I got some partners who left this earth. Baby, the pain made it better, oh God. Just know that they secrets is kept, oh God. I feel like the streets is in debt, oh God. I gave my heart away to all the dog hoes, cause that's who accepted me, too. I blame my pops for that shit, cause if he didn't fail, he could've corrected me, too. Give all the props to my mama, cause no matter what, she always protected me, oh God. I promise you it ain't no checking, oh God. Jump in the water, get wet with me, You want my money or wanna have sex with me? Can't let the ox of the law get the best of me. I get the answer and you get the text of me. I see chicken, you niggas is breasting me. Planted a seed, but that ain't a sesame. Can't let you niggas or bitches grow next to me. My life is all I have.
That's how he beat me. That nigga ranked number 12. 310 to 254. That nigga ranked, man. That nigga sucked though, man. He wasn't even that good. Swear he wasn't that good.
My rhymes, my pen, my pad. And I done made it out the struggle, don't judge me. What you saying now won't budge me. Cause where I come from, so often people you grow with laying in a coffin. But I done made it through the pain and strife. It's my time now, my world, my life, my life.
That nigga got motherfucking 500 games in already. Playing 500 games, you should be better than me, goddamn. You done played.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. There's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Sun is down, freezing cold. That's how we already know. When it's here, my dog will probably do it for Louis Bell. That's just all he know, he don't know nothing else.
Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. Well, now how about this return? And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Gone on you with a pick and roll. Younger flame, he in sicko mode. With all the ice on in the booth. At the gate outside, when they pull up, they give me loose. Yeah, jump out, boys. That's Nike boys up in our coast. This shit way too big. When we pull up, give me the loot. Was off the ring, me, had up my post. Had to hit my hold down, the duck of news. 2-4-hour lockdown, we made no moves. Now it's 4 a.m. and I'm back up popping with the crew. I just landed in and just be mixing spot like Jamba Joe's. Different color chains, see my jewelry.
Line of scrimmage with 31 down on first and 10. An option handoff here to Dobbins. Past the 45. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards and moves the sticks.
Tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins, over 2,000 yards in a final season in college. I might take all my exes and put them all in a group. Lasted until the second round. How great is it to get a guy like that ability? Headed inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football value. Remember, get him in the second round. Treat me like I'm Uncle Luke.
top off, it's just a roof. She said, where we going? And I said the moon.
They'll
We
throw
ain't
on
even
first
make it
down
to
to
the
Jackson.
room. She thought it was an ocean.
One more
It's just a
time, that's
boom.
Watkins.
Now I gotta open,
And they
and
do
it's just
get
a
him
ghost.
down, but not before
Who
he's
put
able to
this shit
slip it
together? I'm the
inside
glue.
the 5-yard line.
Shorty face, Tommy out the blue.
Now it's Jackson.
Someone said,
He knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Astro. Yeah. Hey. She's in love with who I am. Back in high school, I used to bust it to the dance. Now I hit the FBO with duffels in my hands. I did have a Zen, 13 hours till I land. Had me out like a light.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line.
Like a
Second and goal.
Slept through the flight, not for the night. 767 minutes. Got double bedroom and I'm taking it.
How can you pitch it when a nigga is tackling you?
From 4 yards out, and the Ravens have taken the early lead. And they do.
Man, come on, man.
Opening drive, they
That's a fumble.
They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves. Stick it in the end zone on a running play.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following a touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Look in the mirror, what do you see? See someone dealing with heartbreak. When I love a nigga, my heart ache. I know how I was in heart tape, but they do not help with the heart thing. My little brother died in the car chase. Spent on my older brother from the side the wheel. He got the car sprayed. Guess he got through in a crossway. Thankful that we over crossway. Want to do heaven, got all way.
Brady and the Bucks now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Back on the causeway. He fucking with niggas, they all great. Stop on my end and they all hate. You can't get mad at a nigga who get me if he not carrying y'all way. I had to make a decision, throw on a mission and get it while y'all way. I get it home and deliver.
From the gun, it's Brady.
Maybe I'm having a off day. Maybe I had a heart in my heart.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The intended target was Chris Godwin. And it's 2nd down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game. This crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
Like a caveman, stress until I done got gray hair. Me and Odell back from having conversations, relating to life here. I told him I used to have nightmares. Somebody
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
I'm really retired, gotta finish me right there. So nice to be smiling when somebody shines. Diamonds I'm hitting the night air. Let's breathe for a minute. I mean, is a nigga not thinking this thing
There's Brady.
I mean, from a law we come to a law we must return. More than 2 meters. And remember
It's
the job
called
being
by Mike
great. I
Evans.
put a hole in a 2-seater. I press on the floor in the carpet. Running around like a boss there. Don't go on off with the carpet. Sell you a dollar
Mike Evans.
Go to the ground with a
73 yards. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. We'll go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up. You give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Extra point up and good by Saka. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play.
We're trying to celebrate another season. I'm trying to levitate it out of reach. I'm trying meditation with my breathing. I'm trying better ways of living decent. I'm on some medication, got me thinking. I roll a cigarette all over sativa. I'm on a different level on the key. I'm on a different level on the key.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Let's go. Gotta cut the lights off when it's time to slide.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tackle and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Tackle made that time by Vita Vea. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson. That's complete. It's down in Duvernay. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and he passed the ball to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. Forced out to his left. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Package on my cap will get me whacked and recorrect my features. They did not believe what I was bred to be when I was little. They did not believe that I would one day get us out these trenches. Grandmother telling me they play with me to put them out their middle. My mama so pussy, I'm just pretending like I wasn't little. Maybe that's the only reason that I
Offense set to begin their next possession. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
I stay silent from the jump, yeah, I'm so tired of broken love.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. 45 yards on the ground for him so far. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They're going to give this one to Gronkowski. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Rob Gronkowski punching it in from a yard away. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Suckup for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Yeah.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
You can't even talk to this. She fucking with my shit.
Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
Triple across the club, we do not like that. Got your tennis chains on, and they real bling bling. Draco make you do the chicken head like chicken.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
I might pull up in a ghost, no catch. I've been smoking gas and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 M's in my bank account.
Now Jackson.
In my bank account.
Buying just left. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Mike Evans picks it off. Then he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Now a first down carry by Jones. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was, and making sure they didn't get that.
He sets up the screen to Jones. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moved.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down. Here's Brady to throw. This is caught by Evans. Touchdown. Mike Evans. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Now Pinion with a kickoff honors following a touchdown.
Said he put some money on my head, I guess we gon' see. I won't put no money on his head, my niggas told me. I gotta be Superbowl.
And beyond the 20, but not very much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
So you know it's me. Imitation isn't flattery, it's just annoying me. And I'm too about it. And the dirt that they do on my name turn to soil, and I grew about it. Time for y'all to figure out
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go out and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
See, they attack him here. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
I can never love shit. Easy fighting, baby. If you want me, can't be turning up with everybody. No, can't be fucking with me.
Throwing now, Jackson at first down. Flushed out right. He's going deep for Brown. He's got a man complete. And he will be taken down to a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Play action. Now Jackson. That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Ravens draw a bit closer. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, there was somebody having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. It looks like their memory was a little too long there.
end zone. He's going to bring this out. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. The ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Shotgun now for Brady. That'll be caught. It's the tight end, Howard. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this first half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another example right there.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. A shotgun given to Fournette. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 11 more on that one, and another first down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. Extra point try now for Suckup. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
No, I'm never gangbanging in my blue chips. Money calling, so I do the deuce up. Yeah, they plotting on me, but they gotta do something. Told my dog do something just to shoot something. Left them niggas stretched out on the train tracks. Rather you than me, here come that payback. Got them looking for that paper that they can't tax. Yeah, yo, so clean, I told them call it Ajax. Hialeah celebrated when Fidel died. Patty LaBelle, who knew that we would sell pies?
Following a touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. A short kick taken into the 18. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
A rich nigga that a bullet to the bar. You don't want the ends of the kids that they are stars. Bullet wounds will be covered by Obamacare.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
Yeah.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
I think you got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he got second and third down to fall back on.
An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25.
Yeah.
Jackson now.
I never did you nothing and you played like
This
you
is caught
family,
by
mama.
Watkins.
Next thing you want to shoot
And he
me down,
gets
it
this
can't
out
be
to the
love. Not sure where you was trying to send it, it can't be up.
9
That day you
yards,
sounded
not
like a
quite
bitch,
enough,
you
and they'll be
fancy,
left
huh?
now with 3rd and 1.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really
How
helps
can I
out when a guy
forgive
can
like
turn it
this?
loose.
I gotta
And
dead a
boy,
lot
he
of shit
rifled
just
one
to
in there
live
on
like
that
this.
one.
I had
Not
to
much
fuck a
run
lot of
after
girls to get a
catch,
kid
but it
like
worked
this.
really well.
I had to get a lot of cribs to get a crib like this, nigga.
On 3rd and 1,
That's why I'm moving
Jackson.
all the loose of these boys on their last resort and it's giving us all
Eluding the
inclusive.
pressure
This
right.
fast as the CB was chucking up the deuces, nigga. Your shit was
For
full
the
of
3rd time,
excuses,
Jackson getting
nigga.
intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it. That's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Brady. Throw right side, caught by O.J. Howard. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. goes right side. The 40, the 20, 10.
One play at a time.
And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. You think you're going into halftime with a good-sized lead? Not so fast. That pick six really changes the complexion. Probably also changes the halftime speech.
No doubt about it. Instead of going in relaxed, you're probably a little more uptight right now. Probably a little bit angry. Let's see if they get their focus back.
Tucker with an extra point. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. Industry, I had to draw the line between my brothers and my enemies are back. Niggas let us start it, we don't want to keep it rap. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half.
See, I was young, angel with the niggas
He'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gives him 3 more.
People sitting on where's my equal. Should be told the son these niggas got up on the people. Ask about the boy and they gon' say he got the streets with him. Niggas so offensive, knowing they don't have no defense. Why they always act like we can fix it with a meeting? All they linking up, man, I'ma see it when I see it.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives.
Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead.
Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl, Marcus Peters.
It's a mad case. I got his contact. She a sex when I saw my first game. That she came through a fax. That she let you know how long I've been out here running that.
Anyway, that's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He didn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone. He got there in a hurry. Tucker able to connect on the extra point.
No friends in the industry. I had to draw the line between my brothers and my enemies are back. Niggas let us start it, we don't wanna keep it rap. Yeah, you hit us up and now we owe you something back.
So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away.
Yeah, they shit you dirty, got a yellow tape. And I gotta wait and they can tell it, nigga. We ain't try to know how you
and they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession, and the points they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, because you're either thinking, my replacement may get one for me.
Your head bonus is taken in, it's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. A give to Jones.
Yeah, brothers, but my brothers, man, you niggas ain't no
Through
kidding.
some contacts, but unable to reach the 40. Calais Campbell on the stop.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Brady. And he finds Howard complete. First down Tampa's Brady hooks up with Howard. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Here as he's taken down for the opening. What a play by him. That's a loss of 17. On 2nd and long way to go. Brady. He's going deep for Brown. And a 7-yard run, the catch is made. And he'll go out of bounds, making it all the way down to the 5.
That's just flat out a beautiful throw right there.
It was a roll. That's maybe the speed you would see on a slant, but he couldn't get down the field with that kind of pace.
Now, if he throws that any type of arc, was no air under it, that play doesn't happen. He had to fire it in there, and he did exactly that.
Michael Jackson, I reincarnated. I channeled his spirit like I need the greatest.
They'll try and run for him, 1st and goal. the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they rolled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came before. And the analytics will tell you it's a low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicked in a good situation.
All about the numbers, all right?
All about the numbers.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Vita Vea breaking through to get the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson escaping the pressure line. He's going deep for Burrell. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked out by Jamel Dean. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open. So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
And this is going to be a Bucs first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one and earns him a fresh set of downs. And first down, Brady. That's caught by Howard. And he's got some space here. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Howard, 57 yards. And the Buccaneers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call. But he got it, took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Now Pinion with a kickoff honors following the touchdown. Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback and they have a long field to cover. They want to try to put points on the board.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. And one told me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. That may need to be a breakdown.
And got his man complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I despise when I see you better put that fucking pride to the side. Many times I survived.
That's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. We're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Your shooter's iffy. A street punk can never diss me. I come straight up out the system. We don't spell systems.
I fuck with her and fuck with her.
Come on to the street. We don't spell scissors. Hey. Hey.
1st and 10, it's Jackson. That is caught, Rashad Bateman. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Let it bang, bang. Let it bang, bang. Till his brains hang. And his mama sang. And the family sang.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Here's Jackson to throw. Flush to his right.
Come on, kick the ball.
But that's going to wind up incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. Flushed out right.
Yeah, okay.
He's sacked back around the 28. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet. Here we go, it's Jackson on 4th down. Steps away to his left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert it.
Smoking no killer and taking your bitch on the trip and fucked on the floor of my villa. I ain't got time for 2 things, boy. These stupid ass holding their feelings. Ayy, all in the pity, my bitches just calling, they get it. They know they just ballin' up thin. Chocolate vanilla can't hot, so I hot at the dealer. I caught a new car and I hit it. Won't lie, little bitch had a nigga down. But now that I'm out of my feelings, I'ma set the money so tall in the crib, it be looking like the roof came out of my ceiling. Soon as I hop in, I zoom, scooping that bitch like a spoon. I got this F in the sin like that bitch is in tune. Look at it fade when we walked in the room. Ayy, 35 Mac 10s. Ayy, I kill me, play my back end. And that short and I'm making her back bend after my niggas walk in. We tagged in. Ayy, right off the back. So that she know that I'm black, but I doja that cat. She with that thong, I like them tights. You pulling that pussy to show that it's fat. Made back to back with it double up. Hot the new double, it came with the double star. Then I put the trunk inside the front, so when I'm backing up, I still front on every one of y'all niggas. Dinner skate, bitch, I'm back. Where have you been? $50,000 on my jack, going stupid. Bang, outside every time. It's a new thing. Niggas not a lie, gotta tell them what the truth is. Dinner skate, bitch, I'm back. Where have you been? $50,000 on my jack, going stupid. Bang, outside every time. It's a new thing. Niggas not a lie, gotta tell them what the truth is. Got the same color than Lambo. I put a bunch of brown, they both look like Reese. I get in that mo, I fuck niggas hoes, and I break them off and send them back on repeat. Got a bitch from the 6 cut off, don't know how to suck dick, got to smack her head like watch the teeth. I be giving the Holy Ghost the hoes, they see me, they get the passing out, screaming out, I'ma keep it real. I don't really fuck with police. I don't know shit when I see them on speech. I don't really fuck with rap niggas, they bitch. I'd rather chill with my daughter, my niece, acting like you love me. I don't need no new daughters. I don't want advice, nigga, keep let a nigga touch me. I'ma have to show you something. I'ma have your family talking to the preacher. I'm not affiliated with no game, but my rolling face blue look like it's out the freezer. I'm making niggas bitches say my name. She ain't know how to fuss, so baby had to teach her. Oops, I ain't mean it. I put it on her face and gave her an all-white towel so she could clean it. I'm baby Jesus. Sometimes I wear it once and give it away. Sometimes I hit the cleaners. Go! Who wanna get knocked out? I'ma come burn a nigga hot sauce. I'ma knock a nigga socks off. About to cop a new drop, take the top off. Should I go get the bed or the double off? My mama go say, goddamn, that's another car. I got so many square feet inside of my mansion, a room in the bed for one of y'all. Like, fuck it, let's have a sleepover. Got your bitch up, your dick got a teeth though. No, we ain't doing shows till Corona over. About to take the trap back over, we over. I can make 50 songs for the week over. Keep your bitch ass asleep if you sleep on me. Trying to figure which car I'ma drive today. Hit the gas till they call the police on me. Yeah, bitch, I didn't escape. Bitch, I'm back. Where have you been? $50,000 on my jack, going stupid. Bang, outside every time. It's a new thing. Niggas not a lie. Gotta tell them what the truth is. Didn't escape. Bitch, I'm back. Where have you been? $50,000 on my jack, going stupid. Yeah. Set coming in and the money on phone. Gotta put a stop on it. Just hit a plate, scrub it off the plate. Hey, gotta put the cap on it. Pussy ass nigga all talking that tough shit. Nigga put a date on it. Everybody sitting there telling around here. Yeah, there's a lot of place on it. Running through the money and the bitch keep coming. Hold up, she gon' have to wait on it. VVS diamond dripping on my t-shirt. Beach boy, I'ma put your face on it. Rolls Royce truck on the way, cash out for it. Still had to wait on it. Plug for the round to the roll down kind. Nigga still had to pay for it. Pack coming in on outfall. I'ma keep it 30 at my fault. I'ma buy a burger from my shop. Nigga did me dirty, ran off on.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, with the echoes of Cannon Blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone. The Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. Two teams that came into the NFL together back in 1976. The Seahawks and Bucs are underway. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Running through the money and the bitch keep coming. She gon' have to wait on me. VVS diamond dripping on my t-shirt. Beach boy, I'ma put your face on it. Rolls Royce truck on the way, cash out for it. Still had to wait on me. Plug for the round to the roll down kind. Nigga still had to pay for it. $100,000 off an iPhone. Ain't talking show money.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Back to throw, Smith. Eluding the pressure right. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That one goes for 24 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Smith escaping the pressure right. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. They'll roll him out right. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
And Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Brady going to throw. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving.
How best to describe that one. I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding it for a short game.
Brady's throw there complete. Brown has the first down and much more. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
I don't know about you, but whenever I see that route, the drag, I always think about a guy having some pretty good fortitude to go across the middle and make a catch.
And Antonio Brown has that fortitude.
He has that fat fortitude in bunches, because this is a guy who's wanted to prove something ever since he hit the NFL. He's a 6th-round pick. He wanted to show everyone that they were wrong. I'd say he's accomplished his mission.
10 more there and another first down. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is...
And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucks. Mike Evans there to make the grab. And the Bucks have taken a first-quarter lead.
I do believe we came here to see a game, didn't we? And it looks like he's running what we call routes versus air. You just go out there with your offensive unit and throw the football with no defense. He's 5 for 5 on the opening drive.
He was on his game there for drive number 1, but, well, the thing is now he can't go any higher than that. He was so perfect. Can he do it again later?
Yeah, all he cares about right now is making it 10 for 10, 15 for 15.
Keeping that going.
And he feels like he can get it done.
Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And incomplete on the deep ball. Gerald Everett is tight end, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Being chased out left. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Mike Edwards picks it off.
Brandon, we know he didn't want to go 3 and out on his opening drive, but I know he also didn't want to throw the interception here, too.
No, would have liked the incompletion. Well, he wanted to complete it, but he'd rather have the incompletion punted away on 4th instead. That could be a momentum swing early. Fournette, a first down carry. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 6-0 our score after 1. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Here's Brady. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. No Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's third down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. The defense stiffens to force fourth down following that first down gain of 8. Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on fourth. Brady to throw for it on fourth down. Going for Howard, but the pass intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A good pick up there, 26 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Wilson steps away. He hits his target, Lockett. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Another big gain or 2 in succession as this one goes for 32. Rolling to his right. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Nice burst there as he'll get about 7 that time on the first down run.
Good yardage there on first down, exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
From midfield, here's Brady. And a catch right inside by Evans. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 27 yards there, a first down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Brady now on first down. And his throw here is incomplete. Big O.J. Howard, his intended target. That'll bring up second down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, the defender was right on him.
And the Bucs are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout As the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So a jump there defensively.
It's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
The penalty gets them half the distance closer, but they'll still need to come up with something on 3rd and goal. They hand this one to Gronk. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Rob Gronkowski taking it in from 2 yards out as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. And what I mean by that is they have a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Take it in at the 3. And he's only going to get this to the 4-yard line.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember
going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
And that's going to be caught. Dwayne Eskridge. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a first down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Flush to his right. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. It is fielded right at the goal line. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Evans has it left side. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards remain on second down. Brady now to throw. This one complete to Giovanni Bernard. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
They'll run on first down. It's Jones, and he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. 2nd and 4.
This ain't entertainment. These 4 niggas on the slave ship, these soldiers and spirituals I swam against the waves with. Ended up on shore today, amazement. Now I hope the example I set.
To throw, it's Brady. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've got to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
After the interception, here's Smith. Flushed out right. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Gerald Everett there to make the grab. And the Seahawks capitalize on this short field as they take it in for 6. Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead will shrink to 6.
That shit didn't say out of range or nothing.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Goal line.
Taking it about the 1. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very solid gain of 27.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
On first down, Jones. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. Now Jones. Working his way for a gain of 7 to the 26.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
He quit. He quit. He quit. That's a quit if I ever seen one. That's a quit if I ever seen one. That's a quit if I ever seen one.
The Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining.
You don't know what to do now. Yeah, getting that motherfucking getting that goddamn goal line. We gonna fire that motherfucker up. You're going to defense, though, ain't it? I'm talking about.
2nd and 3. Brady, he's going to let it go deep for the end zone.
Daughter!
Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, 26 yards. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead.
As you go to
You know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back
Back to you go to.
When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Brady will look to throw for it. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on a 2-point try. Now Pinion with a kickoff honors following the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. He was trying to get that to Colby Parkinson, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they've brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And that's going to leave him with just one timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa. From the gun, it's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Again, Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Open man is Eskridge. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A good pickup there at 22. Well, throw on first down with Wilson. Dancing to his left. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. And this is going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. Incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line.
That's how you play defense. That's how you play defense. You don't no gimmick ass goal line. You ain't got to do that. You play niggas straight up and you bet man win. You know that time alone.
Every now and then you get away with
Since you didn't know it.
This time, not the case.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. So after the INT, it's Brady. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Back now in Tampa. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the 4th. Here's a 2nd and 5 now after the offsides penalty. Here's Brady to throw. That'll be caught. It's the tight end, Howard.
Yeah, it's on.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. O.J. Howard, 65 yards. And the Bucs have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
But this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. On first down, Wilson on the move to his left. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. They're calling Walker's skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care if it was luck or skill, or the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground. Whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They go play action with Wilson. Out left, he's got it to Everett. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 27 yards there, a first down. Here's Wilson to throw. Buying time to his left. It's caught, Lockett. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Steps away to his left. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Dwayne Eskridge there to make the grab. And the Seahawks have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. All right, so this one not quite over yet. Back to a 2-score game, CD.
Yeah, and you've still got 4+ minutes to go, so when you think about comebacks, it's happened before. Now, it hasn't happened often, but you've got to think to yourself, let's be the next great comeback story and play this one out.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first.
And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he's got a man. It's the tight end, Howard, complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 of the 15. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Fournette running out of the gun. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Leonard Fournette, a 15-yard touchdown run. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead.
So that drive there, CD, a good response, and that might be the one that gets them to the finish line, a comfortable lead.
Yeah, and that's all about not letting the team back into a game because they just gave up a touchdown. It was back to a 2-score game, and anything can happen in that situation. But instead, they came through with a really terrific drive right there that ended in 6. So you like to slam the door on teams. In this case, they're trying to lock it as well.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. To throw is Wilson. Being chased out left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And it's 3rd and short.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. Flush to his right. That's complete to Eskridge. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson. Sliding out of the pocket. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. They go play action now. Wilson. Dancing to his left. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time for Smith on 4th down. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. The throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Brady going to look to throw. Looking downfield for Godwin. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. 39 yards there, a big one.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And I actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the 4th quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Now Brady. Rifles one complete into the hands of Gronkowski. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. To throw is Brady. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And he is all the way up past the 25. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A gain of 32 that time. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
33 yards that time. One last shot for Wilson. Forced out to his left. And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. The final score as this game comes to a close. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play, but still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah. It's silly. It's silly.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I know that people have explained before, well, you got to play it all the way through. Come on, this thing is done.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. And with that, I'm off to the airport. Charles will be on I-4 back to Windermere as we say so long from Tampa.
Have a nice trip. I'll be home before you even take off.
Lucky.